Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 19th of April 2023. I know it's been quite a while since I've done a Shrine review. The truth is, I just have stuff going on in my life, and also with Dead by Daylight, I know I've said it before, but I'm so on and off with this game. Sometimes, like, I can't wait to play it, and sometimes I could just go a week without playing it, and I'm absolutely fine. So my motivation to like do Shrine reviews and record it when I don't even want to play it sometimes is like zero. So I do apologize about that. I will try and get on top of it. Um, yeah, I just don't think I want to try and be consistent with it because I was before, and I've been so on and off with it. Like I do one like sometimes every 3 weeks, sometimes like it goes longer. So I'm sorry about that. I will try and be more consistent. It's just like this game, I'm really not into this game as much as I used to be. I know there's obviously new DLCs and mid chapters and outfits and everything like that, and tomes and everything, and that does keep me playing a bit. But it's not something that like I'm dying to play on. So yeah, especially when I have to come on and do videos of it every week, I'm just kind of like I could do that, or like I could just not do it, and I wouldn't be really bothered. So apologies about that. Also, Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC comes out today, so I'd rather be playing that, to be totally honest. But you know what? I'm gracious, and generous, so I will do this video today. So first of all, we have Aftercare, which is a Jeff perk. I've talked about this one a few times, and I actually really like this perk. I think it's pretty solid. Every time you get rescued from the hook, or you rescue someone from the hook, or you get healed, or heal someone else for a health state, you see their auras and they see yours, and it stays like that until you get hooked again. And this at tier 3 can apply to every survivor, which means if you unhook and heal slash get healed and unhooked by the 3 other survivors, you basically see everyone at all times and they can all see your aura. And again, that applies until you get hooked. I think this is a good perk to put in place of Bond or Kindred or anything like that that lets you see people, because it's really easy to trigger. This perk is like, a health state has to be a whole health state, and you have to kind of get hooked if you want to do it, and you have to also be going out and getting unhooked. But the point is, it's pretty easy to trigger. You have to work for it a little bit, but it's worth it because you see them, they see you, and like I said, at tier 3, like you can just have complete information on everybody. There's no aura range limit. It's literally just everyone. So yeah, solid perk. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say this is a pretty solid perk. Next up, you have Agitation, which is a Trapper perk, and this one basically just makes you move faster while you're carrying people to the hook, and your terror radius gets increased by 12 meters, which doesn't really matter. I think it's supposed to kind of be like a you know positive and negative sort of thing. I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. The main thing is the 18% movement speed when you're transporting bodies. I think I'm not sure about this perk. I think overall, like if I had to just say if it's worth it or not, I would say no. I would say it's only really worth it, I guess, if you have Scourge hooks, and Scourge hooks, there's only at least 4. So, sometimes if you really need that Scourge hook and it's just a bit further away, this can definitely get you there. But the other thing of this is that it's kind of one of those perks that needs a build around it. Mad Grit, Iron Grasp, a Scourge Hook, like I said, or Monstrous Shrine or something. And I always don't really like perks that need builds with them to work. Perks like Nemesis, because I feel like a perk should be able to just run by itself. I feel like you shouldn't need to like strengthen it. I mean, I get using perks to like synergize with it and strengthen it, but I think like if that's the only reason you use this perk is to like use it with against something like Mad Grit or something to carry people to hooks, I don't think it's worth it. And this perk, 80% is nice, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's having a whole build for it, and I don't think it's worth having a perk slot. You know, I would say Iron Grasp is probably a better one. Not that this is one is bad. I do like the movement speed. It's unique and everything, but I don't know. I think Iron Grasp, you don't need any teachables for that, and I think it does kind of a similar thing. That's just me though. What I'm trying to say is basically I don't think this perk's that worth it. So yeah. Next up, we have Bloodhound. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out. This is a Wraith perk, and this is another perk that is not worth it. It just basically makes so you can see fresh blood barks more easily, and they stay for a bit longer than usual. I would say if you're newer, You're learning how killer mechanics work, go for it. Other than that, definitely don't get this because it's just not worth it. And you know, it's basically it's just the same as Victor. It's the same the way blood trials work when you use Victor when they get like highlighted, which is nice. It's nice on some dark maps, I guess, but you're gonna use a perk slot for this, definitely not. And finally, we have Teamwork Power of Two. This is a new perk for the new survivor Felita. Talita, I'm sorry, I think it's Felita. I don't know. Correct me in the comments. I apologize about that. This one essentially is Blood Pact. That's all I'm going to say, really, because it's pretty much Blood Pact, which is Cheryl's perk, where you stay close to someone and you both get a movement speed until you lose a health state or you move further away. You can't be affected by it twice, etc., etc. I think no. I just think no. I think the fact this is basically Blood Pact is really odd. I think it's the first time that I've noticed the perk is like really, really similar to like another perk, and yeah, you know, you have to finish healing. You both move a bit faster, which is quite nice. But you know, I think there's other things for it. I think just use Boom Dark Fury, I guess, or just use Blood Pact to be totally honest, or something else. You know, it's 5% movement speed. I know, I get that that adds up and everything, and I know that is probably good, but I don't know. I just think again for a perk slot, I just think no, not really. Um, which ones to buy? I would honestly just say Aftercare if you don't have like Bond as a teachable, you don't have like Kindred fully unlocked. What's the other ones? Trying to think of like perks like this where like you're on the hook and like you get information and stuff like empathy is the one. I think if you don't have any of those or you want to try something new, definitely use this one because I do think this is a good perk. I do think it's solid. I don't use it a whole lot myself, but I know that when I do use it, I do get a lot of value out of it. The other ones, you can sleep easy not buying these and not using these because you're not missing out on a whole lot, to be honest. So that'll do from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this useful. I hope to be back to this a bit more consistently. I'll let you know. But guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.